Today I'm going to show you how to find some Aussie creatures under things out in the paddock.
Take me out in the garden with the beetles and frogs. Take me to the back door to see the geckos and moths. Get me down on the ground to see the spiders' fangs. Just get me outside with my boomerang. Get me outside with my boomerang.
Today is part 2 of a 2-part series in looking for creatures under stuff. I've found some very interesting and unique to Australia animals, so keep watching and see what I've found. Over here, when I was a boy, I used to get spiders out of here, but there were a lot more logs here. We'll see what we can find today. See, there's a spider's eggs, old egg sac there, the spider's left. Let's see what else we can find. No, it's alright. Do have to be a little bit careful doing this, even though it's winter time. Let's see what I found here. Okay. You know what this is, don't you? Flaming snake skin. Right. Now let's see how long. This is a brown snake. Put him on this log here. Oh, this is a big snake. That's a big snake. Well, it was a big snake. When it was on the snake, that skin would be, because when they come off, they're a bit elastic and they shrink back up. So that, no, now the wind's picking up on me. Alright, I'll just hold him down with this stick. So let's see, I'll pace him out, feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd say that snake's probably about 6 foot long, and that's a good size for a brown. That's just called the eastern brown snake, and I only derive a little bit of comfort in the fact that it's the second most venomous snake in the world. Not much. Trying to see if we can find something else. Now it's a different day and another property, and this one's a bit nicer. It's got a bit more irrigation, a bit more water around that means, so we're more likely to see some larger animals under these things we're looking under. So, and there's quite a few more sheets of tin here, so we've got plenty of options to choose from. And we've got to keep an eye out more today for snakes, because snakes seem to congregate more under sheets of tin. Right, now there's a couple of sheets of tin near these couple of silos here. We'll see what's under these. This one's been buried a bit. Oh, gee. A bit heavy with all this dirt on it. Here we go. Right, what do we got? Not much. Well, we'll go have a look at something else. Actually, here's a sheet of tin here. Didn't know this one was here. Right. Oh, look, little mouse. Oh, he didn't like that. Okay, righto. Let's see if we can get him. Now this is just a European mouse. I think they're from Europe anyway, they're introduced. He'll be under this tin. He just went under that hole, straight under there. We just got to watch out for snakes, because snakes like mice and they'll hang around them as well. So, oh, there he goes. Okay. Oh, he's back here. Oh, he's back there. Righto. Oh well. I didn't really want to squash him. Actually, there's another one. Oh, hey, look. That's not a mouse. That is a dunnart. Okay, there he is. Now this is a very special creature. One of my favourites. He's what we call a native mouse, or a marsupial mouse, because he's got a pouch. And now he's like a miniature kangaroo. And if you can get him on a bit of open ground. Okay, got him. Now he's got a he's got a long snout. Whoops, like a bit longer snout, like a sort of like a fox. And he's very, very different. I'll see if I can bring him to a spot where the light's a bit better for you to see. And they don't bite like normal mice. I'll bring him out to open ground, so in case he jumps out, I can catch him again. Okay, now, see his little face? Isn't he cute? Now they're like a small kangaroo. They hop on their back legs when they're... Whoa. There he is. Whoop. He can run fast. He's going for the good. Oh, fast. Oh, wow. You almost outsmarted me. Okay, he's determined to get back here. He knows he's home. Wow. Now, have a look at him again. Ow, no, he bit me that time. Now, okay. All right, little fella. Okay. I make it run. Now, see his little nose? Now, we've got to be careful of them because they're native. They're a little bit more, delicate than a feral mouse, and they. At least they don't bite much. So I've been bitten. They nibble you. Anyway, I won't hold on him for much longer. He's going to be pretty stressed now. So what you got to do first, put the sheet of tin back first. Then you release them under the sheet of tin. Otherwise, if you put them down and then put the sheet of tin on them, you can squash them. That goes for anything that you want to keep alive. So we'll do that now. All right, wave to the camera. See ya. Hey. Not actually. Yeah. Looks like this one's actually a boy. Okay, I'll put him back. All right. So you just find a spot that he can climb back in, and then he'll be safe. Good. Yeah. See what else we can find. Whoa, look at this. Whee. Whoop. Now this He's what we call a bearded dragon. And you can see why he's called that, because his big spiky beard there. He's got a beautiful yellowy orange mouth too. This is a nice coloured bearded dragon. It's towards the end of winter. We're heading into the last month of winter, and he's quite lean, quite skinny. So, because he hasn't had a feed for a while, hasn't been out in the warm sun to get a feed because he's cold-blooded, and he's been hibernating under that sheet of tin. And interesting too, the tail, he's got a bit off his tail. Something's had a go at him when he's a bit younger. Now, when you pick them up, you've got to get them sort of around the neck, but hold them just loose like that. I'm not squeezing it. So you just got to sort of move your hand as he moves, sort of move with him a bit. That stops them getting injured. Now, I don't know whether it's a male or female. It's very difficult to tell with lizards. And the spikes on the body, the ones down the spine are a little bit sharp and hard, but the ones on the side, they look spiky and a bit threatening, but they're actually quite soft. The things that hurt are actually these claws. I'm already getting a few scratches there. Anyway, he's got a brilliant look about him. So we'll put him back, and he'll come out and get a feed in a few weeks when it warms up. So I'll put the sheet of tin down first. And let him go in this end here, just to make sure it doesn't get squashed. We'll just lift it up a little bit and encourage him to go under like that. Now I can hear it walking underneath, finding a nice spot again. Alright, let's look for another sheet of tin. Right, now I'm walking along a dry channel bed, but this was used as an irrigation channel a few months ago, so there's more things like frogs and crickets and things like that in a channel bed. So, and I'm pretty sure there's a frog under this one. I had a look a few days ago and there was a little frog, so let's hope he's still there. Yep. Okay, I'll just zoom in on him first before I pick him up. He's hiding in the grass there, right in the middle of the screen there, and that's called a spotted marsh frog, and they're very common around here. They're probably one of my favourite frogs, so I'll see if I can catch it and have a better look at him. Now this is the time of year they get a bit more active. Here we go. Okay. Looking a little bit lean too, like the lizard. Whoop. And as he's on my hands, he's warming up. So he's waking up from his hibernation now. They start coming out over the next few weeks. If we get any water around here, he'll or she will mate and they'll have eggs. And anyway, as much as I like all sort of cute animals, wild ones, frogs are my favourite. These are the best. And this is amongst my favourite of the types of frogs that you can get. So I'll let it go now, and you can live to fight another day. So, remembering to put the sheet of tin down first, then let your animal go back underneath it. Just like that. Well, that's it, folks. That's all we got for you today. What will we see? Marsupial mouse and bearded dragon, heap of slater beetles, and I don't know, heap of creepy crawlies, and even a snake skin, not a real snake. But I'm not too disappointed about not seeing a real venomous snake today. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to be alerted to any more videos, and thanks for joining for any new subscribers, and I'll see you next time.